Maybe I need some thimbles, or maybe I just need some thread. I've got a sewing obsession, thinking about it in my bed. I'm flying down every aisle of my favorite Joanne store. I gotta make the sexiest garments, I gotta leave them all wanting more. I've got things that are just mine, like stitching up mascots. I could do it blind, but forget about that, cause I'm divine. You should see the way I can bring the rhymes, because I sew all my clothes. I sew, I sew, I sew. I sew, I sew, I sew, I suppose. I sew, I sew, I sew. Won't listen to your dumbass advice, cause I have all the knowledge inside. I'm also a supermodel, posing is my greatest vice. Gotta make sure my angles aren't lazy, gotta be as pretty as a daisy. Gotta beat those ass skanks on top model with Tyra bangs. I've got things that are just mine, I'll exude my beauty, it'll bring tears to your eyes. But forget about that, cause I'm divine. You should see the way I can bring these rhymes, because I pose, I pose, I pose, don't you know? I pose, I pose, I pose, because I pose, I pose, I pose, watch me glow. I pose, I pose, I pose. I don't care what people say, I'm super short and that's okay. I can rock out any time of day. Just sit right back and watch me play.
So I see I've got a camera. Do you want to take pictures of me in my basement? Do you want to see me model all my homemade clothing? If you bring the film, I can bring the lighting.
Huh.
Post 30,
Huh.
post 42,
Huh.
post 17.
Huh. Break it down now. Because I sew, I sew, I sew all my clothes. I sew, I sew, I sew. Because I pose, I pose, I pose. Don't you know? I pose, I pose, I pose. Because I sew, I sew, I sew all my clothes. I sew, I sew, I sew. Because I pose, I pose, I pose. Don't you know? I pose, I pose, I pose. Hey.
Hey.
Did you enjoy my dossier?
My clothes, my clothes, my clothes.
So, did you?
It was alright.
Just say yes.